the mile run, and the mile walk. For this type of study, you want to make sure you have warm-up and cool-down stretches after the exercise. As you can see, he is pulling his leg back, stretching his hamstrings. Then the subject is shoulder-width apart, bending down to touch his toes, keeping his knees straight. For this stretch, you can see that he's trying to touch the floor, spreading his legs apart. Then he switches to his right leg, and then to the left, holding it for about 10 seconds each. This next stretch is called a butterfly. As you can see, he is pulling his feet in towards his body and pushing his legs down. After those basic stretches, we want to get to dynamic stretches. As you can see here, he is performing high knees, and then switches it to butt kicks, making sure his foot touches his butt. Then he does karaoke, making sure each foot goes across his body, and then right into it he goes into shuffling. The walking test is for men and women ages 20 to 69, and it measures the cardiorespiratory fitness. For this test, it requires for only a fast walking. The equipment needed for the 1 mile walk test, it should be on a 400-meter track. Warm up 5 to 10 minutes before. Wear good walking shoes and wear loose-fitting clothing. As our client is finishing up his 1 mile walk test as quickly as he possibly can, once he is done, we have to take his heart rate for 15 seconds. One of the common places to take your pulse is on the cardiac artery, found on the neck between the windpipe and the neck muscle. Another common artery for counting your pulse is the radial artery, located on the inside of the wrist near the side of your thumb, as shown. The 1 mile jog test is encouraged for the clients to run as fast as possible and give maximal effort, thereby increasing the risk of cardiovascular and orthopedic injuries. The potential risk is even greater for untrained individuals who do not run or jog regularly and have difficulty selecting your proper jogging pace. Also, the 1 mile jogging test is for men and women ages 18 to 29 years old. For this test, instruct your clients to select a comfortable to moderate jogging pace and measure their post-exercise heart rate immediately following the test. The elapsed time for the 1 mile jog should be at least 8 minutes for males and 9 minutes for females. As our client finishes up, we take his post-exercise heart rate and count for 15 seconds, as I talked about before, and multiplies it by 4. He should not exceed 180 beats per minute. Once all the tests are completed, you will have to find your VO2 max. In order to do that, you can follow these formulas. For the first formula, it will be the 1 mile jog. In order for this formula, you would have to put in 100.5 minus 0.1636 times your body weight in kilograms minus 1.438 times the time it took you to run around the track minus 1.1928 times your heart rate plus 8.344 times your gender. When you're plugging in the numbers to your formula and it comes across gender, the males is 1 and the females is 0. As you can see here, we already have the formula set up. The numbers we have gotten are from a male who took place in our study. You can see he is 94 kilograms. He finished the mile in 8.5 minutes, and his heart rate was 31, and we multiplied it by 4 to get 124. Next, we will plug it in the formula. This is what the formula looks like with the numbers plugged in. Keep in mind, he was a male, so the gender gets 1. Next, you would factor it out, as shown at the bottom. Once you factor it out, you get 85.12 minus 8.5 minus 23.91 plus 8.344, and the total comes out to 61.05 for his VO2 max. Once you are done calculating the run, you would have to calculate the walk formula. The formula is as shown: 132.853 minus 0.0769 times your body weight in pounds minus 0.3877 times your age plus 6.315 times your gender minus 3.2649 times the amount of time it took you to finish the mile walk minus 0.1565 times your heart rate. As you can see here, we have the formula set up. The time it took him to finish the mile walk was 12 minutes and 31 seconds. We converted that to 12.52 by multiplying 12.31 times 0.60. His weight was 207 in pounds, and he is a male, so his gender equals 1, and his heart rate was 102. The same concept applies as a mile run. As you can see here, we plugged in all our numbers. After converting it, we got 132.853 minus 15.9183 minus 8.5294 plus 6.315 minus 40.876548 minus 15.963. And we ended up with a VO2 max of 57.880752.